looks like I was right all along. The Medusa is the new Dragon Balls. Up, Bloody Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Dr. Stone, chapter 198. So, last chapter confirmed what I theorized a while back with the Medusa, that petrification basically is the new Dragon Balls. It's immortality, so to speak. But and similar to the Dragon Balls, there are limitations to that to it, and I would say there are even more limitations to the Medusa than with the Dragon Balls. That the body has to be completely intact for the most part. With the Dragon Balls, like, the body can be completely gone, but as long as, you know, they haven't been dead for over a year, they can be revived. So there is that. So it's not like it's everlasting life per se. You have to get them at the right time. But it'll be very interesting to see how this goes. But the other thing I want to mention, and I think I mentioned it last week, is something that was said in UQ Holder that really sticks with me. Is that even if you have immortality, that it's not going to get rid of sorrow or get rid of human nature, so to speak. There will be other ways of discrimination. There will. It will always exist. You'll still have the nasty sides of human nature to boot. So, anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us this week. To keep Kaseki alive a little longer, we actually could have left him petrified. I mean, if we revive him normally, Kaseki will pass on before the rest of us. Never thought about that before. The Medusas like him even revive the dead. Which means, from this moment forth, we and the rest of humanity have everlasting life. And this chapter is titled Whole New World. Bad! For real? Awesome! This means Kaseki doesn't have to die. Yeah, maybe. All thanks to Y-Man. We've been calling this guy a villain just because he's scary. Come on, seems like he's a swell dude at this point. Wait, but he's still trying to petrify us. Hard to get a read on this Y-Man fella. Well, we'll just have to go and ask them personally before another wave of Medusas descends upon us. Yep, and all it takes is a journey to the moon, and God. Boichi, this moon is gorge. But I'm telling you, Sensei, Okubo is coming for you. Because that moon that he gave us last week in Fire Force, oh my God. If you are not up to date with Fire Force manga, you should. Because that lunar surface that he drew was beautiful. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. Oh my God. Anyway, that Earth is looking gorgeous too. If it's a moon mission we're planning, oh, what's this? How convenient. We just so happen to have a bona fide expert in our midst. Dude, you cannot tell Zeno that the Medusa has the power of immortality. You cannot tell him this shit. He gets our 17th dose of freshly made revival fluid. You sure we should revive Zeno? It'll be fine, right? We got Sukasa on our side. Zeno won't know what hit him if he tries anything funny, assuming Stanley's kept out of the picture. The thing is, though, Stanley knows what he did was fucked up. I think Stanley would be okay. I don't know, guys. It ain't so much about muscles and weapons anymore. The rules of our world have changed 10 billion%. The light of immortality. How truly elegant. Violating the natural order with nefarious science. Nefarious? You mean like bad? Bad? What's so wrong about it? Nobody dying ever again. Sounds like the baddest sort of science. Can't wait to tell... No! Can't wait to tell everyone. Living forever may be a fate worse than death. Oh, yes it is. Imagine an unending world. our planet would be covered with tens of billions or even trillions of the elderly. Oh, God, that would be awful. Well, here's the thing with immortality. You have to make sure that you had everlasting youth, too. You'd have to have eternal youth as well. But food and other resources are limited. All that would await us is a dystopia where some tyrant plays God and chooses who must be purged via eternal petrification. Yeah, Zeno! We know what you want. See that smug look on Zeno's face? He's like, yep. We still don't know if we can stave off cell decay in the aging process. See, Senku said what I was thinking. And given our devices dead batteries, we can't run clinical trials. Exactly. Until these mysteries are solved, the big secret must remain with us for. Because if any future revivees learn that they're immortal in this new world, turn the rules as we know them will shatter. Oh my God, we're gonna say shit. Because if any future revivees learn that they're immortal in this new world, then the rules as we know them will shatter and will quickly lose control. Damn straight we will. But I want to go look. I want to talk about this panel with the elderly, especially when they're talking about the dystopia where Tsukasa's talking about the dystopia where some tyrant plays God. And hell, even before the tens of billions or even trillions of the elderly. Boichi, the art for this is incredible. Oh, it looks so fantastic. Because just imagine walking the earth like this. It would be horrible. It would be so bad. Oh my God. It would be an eternal hell. That's why I said, you gotta be able to have like eternal youth. In order for this to be a good thing. But the other thing is, what Tsukasa said, even if you had immortality and eternal youth, food and other resources are limited. So it still would be a dystopia. Still would. So unless you have like the UQ holder situation where, you could travel out to space, nah, it would not be, it's bad. It's bad. Power over life and death itself, Dr. Stone, anyone who could command such power could truly become the perfect tyrant. Yet you decide to loop me in all the same? I wonder why you take that risk. That's the earpiece we used to communicate on Treasure Island. Our pal Y-Man's been saying 12,800,000 meters 1 second. So I turned the earpiece's frequency to match that broadcast from the moon's surface. Pure radio silence. Y-Man's stony message was beaming down non-stop before, but since the second it hit home and petrified us, he hasn't said a word. Seems pretty clear, right, Zeno? I mean, we still don't know why, but Y-Man is hell-bent on petrifying everyone as long as humans are alive on Earth. This panel is gorgeous, but why, though? Why? He has some hatred towards humanity is why. Like I said, we've got new rules in this new world. Dreams of being a tyrant will get you nowhere fast. Yeah, Zeno! You know what? I gotta put my tinfoil hat on this one. I do. I kind of have an idea of why. I gotta grab my Reynolds here and put a tinfoil hat on this. So, here's my little manga again conspiracy here. I think what we're getting with Y-Man is very similar to what we're seeing with the villains with god complexes, like Mubong and the God of High School, and like with Fukuchi in Bungo Stray Dogs. It's because of And also, I think we kind of saw it in Gun X Clover to an extent, but more like God of High School and Bungo Stray Dogs, where it's the dark side of humanity. He was so sick of the evil, the horrible sides of humanity, that he thought humanity deserved to it'd be better for all of humanity to be petrified. I also kind of think it another possibility is that well, there's that, and there's the environmentalist kind of factor playing into it, that Earth is being destroyed by these fuckers. So yeah, this is some eco-terrorist type shit, but I feel like it's more of a God complex type thing. I really do. This guy, I think it's both a God complex type thing and eco terror. I feel like it's both. Just something tells me it's both. I'm curious what you guys think. I think I've even mentioned it before. That's what it really feels like to me. Humanity might be immortal now, but the price we'll pay for that is a life sentence in White Man's Stony Prison. And if we ain't happy with that trade-off, I see we must settle the matter by bringing this negotiation to the moon itself. There we go. Yeah, and this panel is beautiful. I love the moon, the placement of the moon and how it's shining down on both Senku and Zeno. I love the how the fort is, we got the rocket going. Well, the rocket like pointing up. It looks gorgeous. Looks beautiful. Here we go. There's Stanley! All of Stanley Snyder's assaults on us were justifiable acts of warfare, or B, attempted murder. It's our testimony that counts here. Am I wrong? Once civilization is up and running and we're ready to revive Stanley, I suppose we'll all go with option A. That's what we can offer, dear Zeno. Wait. What? We're gonna leave... What? We're leaving Stanley petrified? And what can I offer you? And what I can offer you is my full and willing cooperation as one of NASA's rocketry experts, right? Truly an elegant exchange. God, this sounds risky. Dude, just you should have Stanley with you guys, you dumbasses. God, it sounds risky letting Zeno join the crew. I got a feeling Zeno won't betray us or anything, especially given the situation. Yes, that is rather key. This whole Dog and Pony show about Dear Zeno's cooperation is mere pretense when it's really about his pride. It's so true. Hang on, Gen. Did you overhear all that last night? Whatever could you be referring to? He did. He did. Aww. Dude, Zeno looking boss right here. He's looking like a boss with his outfit on. Now he's working with Senku. It's taken 10 years. Well, 3,700 years for us to finally team up. Time to build a Stone World spaceship! Yes! It's happening! Oh my god. So here we go. We got rare materials, rare starch, rare metals, super alloys, inconal stainless steel, Hastelli, high power dynamo, aluminum, liquid oxygen producer, engine oil. Yeah, for the engine you need liquid oil oxygen producer, and as well as oil. Obviously you need the computer, everything's going for the rocket engine, obviously. Then fluorine, thorium, plastic, glass, rubber, level 1 to level 99, level 99, spaceship. What a good reason to get excited. Okay, so here's my thought on this. because I know a lot of people think this manga is probably gonna end once we get to Y-Man. No. I don't, and you know what? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work. And that's actually a good thing. When we get to Y-Man, I'm very curious how things are gonna happen. I totally understand why we ain't going around the world anymore, because what's the point when Y-Man's just gonna petrify everyone? There's no goddamn point. And we can't do anything about it because we can't do anything to stop it right now. We can't, especially if that means everyone else gets petrified again. So we have to, until we address this, we can't do anything else about it. Then after that, do I think, where do we go from here? After we take care of Y-Man? I'd like to see us finish traveling around the world. I'd love to see that. I really would. But after we're done with Y-Man, we got to, of course, settle everything with Zeno. We have to take care of that. I'm really sad that we're not taking Stanley with us. I think that isn't fair. It's not fair that Stanley ain't coming with us, because we could really use Stanley up against Y-Man. We really could. We really could use Stanley. Unless Stanley... Let's see... But I want to point this out, that I thought this was really sweet of Zeno. That he put a lit cigarette in Stanley's mouth. That was really, really sweet. That was so sweet. But that ain't fair. That ain't fair. It's not fair, but I understand why we're not reviving Stanley, because, given the situation. But I think even if anything, I don't think Stanley would betray them. I don't think Stanley would betray Senku and them. I honestly don't. Because remember, before he got petrified, he realized what he did was fucked up. But I do understand why they're leaving Stanley petrified, because they don't want to take the risk of it. I totally get it. But man, they really could use Stanley out there in case Y-Man's a prick. Even though we do have Tsukasa and Hyoga, it's nice to always have a little bit of backup. It is. Especially someone that's a sniper. But, well, can't breathe in space, so... Anyway, I'm very curious what you guys saw of this chapter. I'm really excited to see what direction we're going to be going in. I really, really am. I can't wait to see Y-Man. I can't wait to find out what the motive is, if it's because of eco-terrorism, or if it's a combination of God complex and eco-terrorism, which I really, really would love to see. If it has something to do... If it has something to do with, like, being a loner and shit and being shut out by humanity, that would be really freaking interesting. I really hope it's not. I really hope it's not that, because that would just... I really want it to be more, like, on the Fukuchi side of things from Bungo Stray Dogs. That would just be more badass to me. Oh, God. I really want something more on the Mubong Fukuchi side of things. Really, really do. With a little eco-terroristic twist. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, I'm going to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Dr. Stone content. There's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, find me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.